Hello, everyone. Yeah, you made it in time because you literally, were right on the money. Instantaneously arriving. Yeah, it is your game. But you could have already, you could have seen it anyway in a few, few hours anyway when I uploaded the video. But it's okay. Hey, Kvass. Gamers, rise up. Jesus Christ. Of course you want to watch it live. Also, I just noticed that the alert box for the events that I just essentially got off of Streamlabs is kind of bad, actually. Hey, Click Click. Oh, don't worry, you'll have it soon. Aren't you watching the Company of Heroes 2 tournament finals like everyone else? X-fucking-D. By the way, you guys should really do things like subscribing and like following so that it just pushes away all the default things. I'm pretty sure Hans lost, Kappa Kipo. Didn't watch it all though, so I do not know. I was watching when Hans was getting wrecked by Love Nests, so, Aw. So yeah, I do not know, man. I think you're lying, X-fucking-D. Anyway, let's get right into this. Why the fuck? Obviously, Company of Heroes 2 is being a bit of a dick, but yeah, in a couple of seconds, I should have confirmation that I am in game. Captain Flacken. Captain Flacken, obviously. God damn it. Oh, Company of Heroes, why do you have to be this way?
A glorious victory, comrade!
Because why not? Hey, Capon. Also, hello to whoever signed up. Thanks. Thanks for the follow. And, hold on. Company of Heroes, why are you being a dick? Hello there, my friend. Stop. Okay, finally. Good.
A glorious victory, comrade!
Okay, good. Yeah, he lost, man. Alright. Or at least he must have, because he was really losing hard, so. Okay, can I, Company of Heroes, can I please do things that aren't, okay, there we go. Alright, game should start in like a couple of minutes, if Company of Heroes does not kill me before then, because I don't know why, but the game is just not running. It's just not letting me do anything. Okay, good. Can I, oh my god. Why? Hello, Grey Knight. I saw your email, by the way, and I think I'll cast it next time because I've already got a few to cast today. But yeah, you're gonna have to bear with me for, again, a couple of minutes because right now I'm just trying to fix everything that's not going right. Yeah, lag. I really need a new hard drive. It's fucking me really hard. Because I can't do two things at once. It's just not in the nature of what I'm doing right now, apparently. Anyways, God damn it. Why does it keep trying to fuck me over? Okay. Now, you go away. Great! Less problems from him. Excellent. Yeah, I will, obviously. Okay, no more Steam chat. Go away. Go away. Go away! Okay, good. Took a while to go away. Alright. Yeah, but they're expensive. And I do not want to, whatchamacallit, spend a bunch of money and then also have to deal with a lot of problems. Wait. Yeah, a machine fucking a person. Exactly. Okay, there we go. No. No, no, okay, what the fuck is happening? No, stop, what, why, what? Game just stopped. Okay, good. I don't know why, but it's just... Oh god, what the fuck is this? Okay. Are you sure, game? Oh my god, what is going on? It's just skipping so heavily. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, video output low. I would never have thought. Price is dirt cheap. Good. That would be better. Anyway, honestly, I might just restart the whole computer because it's really unwatchable right now. I'm guessing. Anyway, so here we are. We've got a 3v3. It was sent in by Venetzar, or Il2, Nuclear Il2. His friends are going to be lag. Yeah, see, normally it just, you know, fluidly glides along, and then sometimes it just skips. I do not know what the fuck my hard drive is just, oh my god, I don't know. I have no idea. If you guys know how hard drives work, please tell me, because it's not, it shouldn't be overloaded. It's like, it's 40% free. So I do not know. I might just need to format it or something. Anyway, we have a mortar coming out from Numbers Guy. So there's a Numbers Guy and he's playing the USF. Then there's AFK Captain Flacken. Or, right, he's forgetting about his other troop here. We've got Saeed 77 OKW, then Colonel Panic with his MG42, Smoke Snake with his own MG42s. Okay, so that's basically what's going on. Shut it down. And hey, Huang, because it is piece of shit game. Yeah, no, anyway, it seems like it's working now. It was apparently the combination of Firefox and the game fucking me over, but we've only won. It's okay. You know, perhaps I should just get another browser, but it's like Google Chrome is just as bad, so I do not know. Anyway, right side, well, grenade. Well, that was not the best grenade ever. Anyway, of course, Nuclear Il2's conscripts were in negative cover, so they had to run away. Infantry section is trying to wipe out that Sturm Pioneer, but that's not going to work. We've got the Pioneers doing their job, just trying to hold off this guy while his friends come over and kill him, which is of course quite okay, but here comes a Maxim. The Maxim will be flanked as well by the Volksgrenadiers, so that side is probably going to be pushed back. The Germans are going for the center, and they're taking over some points. Left side, we have the Americans just taking over and trying to defend, setting up some positions, and getting a mortar and an ambulance to defend the whole side. Now, yeah, we don't really have that much happening on the field right now, so the Germans taking over the right and the center, while the Allies going to the left. Universal Carrier is up for Captain Flakon, and yeah, field headquarters, so he's trying to bolster infantry squads and research weapon racks, so lots of that fuel. There goes a Grenadier squad. Second Grenadier squad tries to run away, but it will survive. It will survive, and you know, the presence of the ambulance here will help out the Americans. Just kind of fasting, you know, going fast forward right now because, you know, of course, early game. Volksgrenadiers running away, and we have two Soviet mortars trying to counter the one German mortar, but the German mortar had the better aiming, and so it wins partially, and needs to run away because of the UC. UC is also kind of a dangerous little thing for the sniper. Sniper is going to get chased down by the conscripts, but the conscripts get pinned by some suppressing fire coming in from the machine gun on the other side of the frozen little lake. So that's not the best. And the MG42 will also protect the sniper from the Universal Carrier. So, okay start for the Germans. The Germans are starting to get some tucking done. We have some more mortars coming along. Obviously, Medical Bunker and Leicht Mechanized Company. We have also Mechanized Regiment Headquarters and another truck. So I'm guessing that he's going to get a battle group headquarters as well as the Mechanized, which is an interesting choice. The Allies, obviously we have Lieutenant here for numbers. Nuclear Il-2 is getting his tier 3, while his friend Captain Flakon has tier 2, and he's getting out some Royal Engineers. Upgraded the Vickers K on the carrier. That is a good choice for this map, because obviously the Wasp, better when there's a lot of buildings rather than open terrain where, of course, the suppressing fire is going to be more useful. Hello, music. I don't know. So Grenadiers almost getting wiped, but they can run away. Sorry for the sneeze. We have a bit of a mortar duel on this side. Looks like he's trying to take out the fighting position, but of course that reveals him to the American mortar, so that was perhaps not the best idea. Infantry tries to also go for the mortar, but it gets nicely suppressed by that MG, which was positioned to cover that side, which shows a pretty good premonition. Universal Carrier dies to a bunch of Panzerschreck Sturm Pioneers. That was a wrong move. Try to obviously salvage the Vickers K heavy machine gun, but it wasn't in time. And this mortar will also kind of die, I think. Here comes the flamethrower, and there goes the mortar. Can be stolen by the Soviets. It would have been better to let Il-2 have that, because obviously 6-man crew for the Soviets is just, you know, quite a bit better. So yeah. Have you tried fingering your computer? No. Yeah, I'll restart after the first game, which will also conveniently divide up the games. You know, I should actually do that more, because, you know, I'm gonna be uploading the games separately, and so if I already have them separate, I don't need to edit them afterwards. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Anyway, so we have some Volksgrenadiers flanking around into the mortar area, and they probably could have finished off that squad, and, you know, not doing that is a bit of a wasted opportunity. We have some Guards riflemen trying to stand their ground from the heavy cover over here, but that's not gonna work, because here comes a flak half-track from the ice, but there's just too much infantry for the guards to really have a chance. Conscripts looks like they're trying to get close to get into the minimum range of the half-track AA, but that was just not enough. And so they're going to try to run away through open terrain. Combat Engineer Squad also needs to escape out of there. Otherwise, it's going to be wiped out. And I think that the wipe at this point is mostly inevitable. If the flak gets hits, of course. If the Germans do try to advance here, though, the MG will easily rip them up. So will he be wiped out? Wow, he missed every shot. Interesting. So no, he will not be wiped out. Nice salvaging. Left side, there's not really much of a change going on. Oh wow, really? Again? I mean, come on, man. That's not, like... Look at all these guys dying with their, whatchamacallit, with their, like... I don't even know how to call this. Is it like a welding helmet? Yeah, I think it should be that. All those guys getting killed with their welding helmets on just kind of means that you should not be doing this, man. You really should not be doing this. So yeah, that's kind of problematic for him. Just keeps losing his Volksgrenadiers for no reason. Except that, of course, he's got a flak. He's got a mechanized regiment that I do not know why he purchased, since he is not doing anything with it. He could have gotten the Lukes and really destroyed the Allies, but he did not do that. Instead, he's getting out he's getting repair, and he's getting out a infrared. So the map Hackswagen, great idea, obviously. You have to take it out to dinner first. What the fuck does that even mean? So yeah, that's it's kind of problematic. There's a sniper on the field for Colonel Panic. And yeah, he's just trying to shore up his ally with some extra infantry. The problem is, as you can see, there's the Germans going too entirely on the right side, whereas the Allies, we have Nuclear L2 that's also trying to help out in the center, and the 1v1 on the left obviously is putting up extra pressure on the center, where there's only the guy that's going to the left for the Germans. So essentially, a part of the map for the Axis is being covered by only one player that is not obviously going to do the best job at it, because he's facing two, and even a unit from a third one, another mortar. Whereas for the right side, we have that the Germans are going 2v1.5, but they're not really breaking through, which is kind of sad for them. Big American infantry blob with a captain, so again, a double tech. Not just from Mr. Saeed over here, but also from the American guy. And yeah, I do not know why Numbers guy also went for the captain, but he's gotten out a pack howitzer, which he's trying to use to smoke up the center, because he's afraid of an MG here while he tries to cap. Good move. There goes the infiltration commandos from the Flammen half-track. That's kind of problematic. Finally some help going to the center. So Saeed is going to send his half-track. Where is... Ah! Thank you for 3-2-1, Nick. Who's going to win? I do not know. I know Hans is not going to win. Correction, a dead Vickers. It was actually to the... It was actually to the Maxim that he lost them. Or, well... Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Right, to a dead... He lost 2 squads to a dead Vickers. Okay, I see. Alright, they're gonna need this Flame half-track and the AA now to deal with this massive American blob. American blob. Right now. That was a really underwhelming rifle grenade. And there goes the American blob. You're going home, sons. Oh, interesting. So that it's this guard's doctrine. It's the guard's rifle combined arms. Oh boy. My nose is stuffed and I cannot blow it. Or rather, I can blow it, but it has no effect. So I guess when I restart the computer, I'm gonna make myself some tea. That's gonna help. Anyway, we have the conscripts over here, upgrading with some Papasha assault packages. That is obviously very, very good. And, yeah, like, it's obviously very good, but on this map, it's not as good as it could be, obviously, because it's very, very open, very, very long-range engagements usually happening. So, yeah, it's going to be difficult for the conscripts to get into close range to use those submachine guns to their full effect. On the right side, we have Colonel Panic getting some Panzerschrecks going. Perhaps, you know, if he is getting Panzerschrecks, yep, he should probably go for the encirclement doctrine so that he can get some of that ambush training for the ambushes, but who knows what he's going to try to get. There goes that Grenadier Squad XD. And so the conscripts now also have an MG42, because why the hell not? Guards and the conscripts going to town on that half-track, but he's going to survive thanks to the cover of that MG42. Smokesink goes for the artillery officer, which tells us that he has gone for the joint operations. So he might want to get go ahead and tech himself up to that tier 4. To get some Panzerwerfers out and use the coordination barrage, which, coordination barrage, I think it's called, which, you know, a bunch of you pointed out is the reason why those Panzerwerfers could fire so often last time, even when they were on cooldown. But look at this American blob, just coming in with the battle cry of freedom, just absolutely obliterating anything in their path. There goes the half-track. The only thing that's going to send them home is that they went a little bit too close to the German base and they got kind of clipped by that MG42 bunker. In the meantime, on the right side, we have Nuclear IL-2. He's going to be pushing up with his infantry horde and help out his ally. There's a couple more squads that can probably go in there. Wiped out those engineers. And yeah, they're going to try to get some pressure on the right side of the map. However, the right side is being fortified hastily by Said with a Schwer Panzer headquarters. He's also got, of course, his machine gun. His searchlight is still alive. His half-track with AA gun is also, you know, ready to move wherever he wants, along with a couple of Panzerschrecks. And he's got even a bunker down there. I do not know why. Probably the medic station, or maybe the command post. Who knows? Yeah, and of course the sniper over here from the Germans is helping provide the spotting. But here comes a Katyusha. Is that a Katyusha on the sniper? Yes, it is. I do love it when you get to do that, but the sniper runs away. On the left side, we have that Captain Flacken is moving in with a Cromwell and has set up a Buffers. Interesting choice to set up a Buffers at 17 minutes in the game. Honestly, especially if you are with the mobile assault, at this point, I would try to go for the company command post and try to get out a lot of armor rather than just a single Cromwell. But looks like he's trying to essentially make a bit of a sim city in the center. And he was afraid that there wasn't enough anti-infantry. And to be fair, that is a fair, you know, that is a fair assessment, because there isn't really anything that can cover, for example, a 17-pounder or the mortar pit over here. So I guess the Bofors does make a little bit of sense, but still, it is in a very exposed position, so it needs to be protected well, I guess you would say. Nice recon run. Germans finally trying to get some harassment done on the left side, but there is this machine gun fighting position here, so yeah, it's gonna be way more than enough. There goes one of those Stern Pioneers, and the second one is also very close to dying. DP-28 fire absolutely murdering him before he can run away across the ice to Germany. So yeah, here comes a lot of stuff on this whole area. Light artillery barrage and mortar fire, and also some kind of, yeah, support gun. So not looking good for the entire Allied blob. Should probably move a little bit. Considering that, I think that the Allies are trying to build up for a bit of a push towards the center, which is going to be stopped dead in its tracks by the appearance of this Panzer IV, which can do a lot of damage to what's over here, but it needs to be careful because there's an anti-tank gun, and there goes Numbers Guy. That's kind of sad because he wasn't doing all that badly with his infantry blob on the left. So yeah, this makes the game for Nuclear IL-2 and Captain Flacken a whole lot harder. Panthers coming in from Colonel Panic, And also, I think he's trying to add a nice flank coming in with those Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers that are trying to get around and I think destroy the Bofors. Yes, it is dead from all those Panzerschrecks. Nice light artillery barrage will absolutely obliterate the last remainder of the American blob, but also the grenade will obliterate the German blob, so the Germans can't really capitalize upon this victory. Another artillery barrage will be coming in on the Germans. I do not know what that was, actually. That was a major artillery, I think. Yes, that was a major artillery, which does push away the German infantry. Panzer IV tries to get in, but it moves in way too close to the Guards. The Guards nicely using the Button vehicle, getting some good PTRS shots, along with the support of the Su-85. Well done. Kill on the first German tank. This will be a nice confidence boost and a nice destruction of a crucial enemy unit. The half-track almost dies to the Su-85 fire, but it does not, and the Su-85 is moving in perhaps a little bit too close. It's on the ice, which of course makes it a juicy target for this Panther. The Panther itself needs to be afraid for itself, though, because its HP is down to half. So the big fight over here will result in probably the destruction of most of the German forces that went forward. Sherman comes in from the American AI, although the American AI is being quite reckless with the ice. Obviously, the AI isn't really as good at recognizing what the ice does as the player. So yeah, here comes the Stuart on the ice. You know, all of this could be just a good opportunity for the Germans to get some cheap kills once they have the units, because right now they don't really have the opportunity. None of their units are alive and ready to really fight it out and play. Cromwell tries to flank around, and actually, well done, gets around the Panther and spots it for the Su-85, which then proceeds to obliterate it with that 85mm. So yeah, Germans taking a big pounding. Also, here comes a Katyusha barrage on, you know, a lot of destroyed team weapons. American AI takes an MG34, which is, you know, it's better to have it on the AI than to have it on the enemy. And he's also got an AA half-track, which is, of course, quite late for that. 105mm artillery on the field for the Nazis, trying to bomb the forward HQ for the Brits, but, I mean, not going to really be the most effective thing ever. What the Germans need right now is obviously not artillery, but frontline units. And right now they do not have that, but, you know, I think they're working on it. Man, he really likes to salvage under fire. I don't think Saeed really quite realizes that if you're salvaging under fire, you take extra damage. This unit, which was spawned down here and forgotten about, is finally able to come and do its job, aka decap this point, and maybe the VP2 later. Up here, it seems like the American AI is trying to push in very aggressively, and yeah, it's just obviously being destroyed for its troubles. Rip. Medium tank was just lost. Hey. Of course, Ian Lambert Knight is doing his weird stuff. LMGs mounted and loaded. Nah, it's not gonna become a fortifications shitfest. We're gonna see about that in a bit. He's retarded. Hey, Cutie Cutie, you've also done your fair share of crimes in your day, and you probably will again. So shut up. Man, look at this American AI pushing into the base! Freedom! I sure love seeing that. So Il-2 tried to push to the right side, but looks like he discovered that there's a bit too much here. Did they see the Schwerpanzer quarters? No, they didn't even see that. Big Il-2 Sturmwick attacks, as the name suggests. Unfortunately, they're not going to be nuclear. Man, that house is already on fire, and then it gets strafed. It collapses upon itself, bringing the German crew down with them in the flames. And yeah, the aircraft, I don't think they really have any other targets here. Or rather, none that they can see. And, okay, so Colonel Panic is trying to build a bit of a stormtrooper army. It reminds me of, like, when you played Company of Heroes 1 back in the day on, like, the Scheldt. And you know how, like, on the Scheldt, like, there's these two towns, right? One on one side and one or the other. One is to the north and one is to the southwest. And when someone would just, you know, hunker down just entirely, you always had one of the sides just deploy a whole bunch of airborne to the other side and try to make a big airborne army. It reminds me of that a little bit. Oh look, Saeed is salvaging. Huh, I just now realized the AA is still alive and it's getting vet off of the planes. Well, okay. Lamb mattress. Oh no! Saeed! You're vet-free AA! Oh, it looks like one of the... Oh! That's a very low health captain unit. Can he finish him? The last stormtrooper. Nope, he survives. There goes the vet-free AA and the AI's AA. In the center we have the Su-85 trying to push in, but there's just a little bit too much German infantry, so he cannot really do too much. The mortars on this side are trying to, you know, carve a bit of a path to the right side VPs, but it's not really working out for Nuclear Earl 2. He's already at full pop cap because of 2 Su-85s and a lot of infantry. Right now, I'd say that his main problem has been the fact that his Katyusha hasn't really been getting that many results. Okay, I say that and he collapses a building with an MG in it, killing the entire crew and sending them to their graves. But, I mean, like, after so much time on the field, 12 kills for the Katyusha perhaps could have been better. That's what I'm saying. Captain Flakon instead is sitting on a bunch of fuel, so he should probably start to get out some vehicles. What has he gone for? He's gone for the hammer, so hammer means comets. He should probably get some comets. Comets would be a great idea right now because they'd help his mobility very much. If you see what the Germans are doing right now, there's a couple of guys just going and dedicating their entire life to the left side, and then there's Saeed with his static defenses to the right. So, what I would propose for the Nazis to do, or rather for the Allies, sorry, to do, is that they push to the gap. So this gap is completely uncovered. If they push towards here, they just need to cover their left flank because the left flank is where the mobile Germans are. King Tiger reporting for combat. So here comes Big Papa Pump, and it doesn't really change the equation of what's going on in the game. It doesn't really change the mobility deficiency for the Germans. In fact, it kind of accentuates it more than other units, although, I mean, the KT is never that bad of an idea. It is, in this case, not the best. Just that. So obviously the Su-85 are gonna essentially have a field day just picking at the Koenigstiger. Oh, run away! No! No!
We have lost one of our armored vehicles.
Come on, KT. Running away. Yeah, chances are that it's gonna move on ice and get wrecked. Well, I mean, maybe. And click. Well, it's not really that this is a game of an AI. It's a game where one player drops, and then the player that sent in the replay is Nuclear Earl 2. So he's on the side that's with the AI right now. So, you know, it's technically like a 2v3 rather than anything else. Although, wait, what? Here it's not saying. Oh no, I guess it's just. Okay. I guess it doesn't do that anymore. Okay. It used to say, you know, it's an AI, but now it only does that here. Okay, that's kind of fine.
Reconnaissance by flare now available. Over. Ready. Under attack. Ready for the fire attack. Ready. Prepare for action.
Come on, make the big push. All right. That death animation. So the allies are obviously trying to push towards the center rather than make the kind of cutting move that I think would be the best. You know, just pushing into here and trying to isolate the right side fortification. Of course, this is still relatively okay because the Germans still cannot get to the VPs in the center and onto the left. So just because they hold the right, it doesn't mean that they're going to have enough to win. Right now, their fuel income is half that of the Allies, and the munitions income is even less than half. And obviously, the VPs are being, you know, taken as we speak. So yeah, how very unfortunate for him. The Germans, I would say, to get around this, they need to change up the angles of attack. You know, they're being kind of crushed in the center, so they need to either put more weight to the left or to the right. Which one would be best? Well, probably the left, in terms of just the whole place, how much it is fortified, and what kind of objectives they can achieve. But the problem is that the left is closer to the center, so it's a bit like, you know, it's a better objective, but it's gonna be easier for the Allies to reinforce there. Whereas if they go for the right, now I'll wait for the finishing blows of this fight. There goes the Su-85. I'll wait for this fight to be finished before I talk more about that. And the KT survives. That's a Soviet artillery, or maybe a British artillery.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
No, wait, what? That was an artillery shell there. What's causing that? Maybe it was a major. The right side, I mean, it's got obviously 17-pounder, Bofors, you know, all this stuff. But they know it's there because of this, because of the map hacks. And if they attack here, it takes a while for the guys that are here to move to here. Whereas if they attack here, there's less defenses, obviously, but the guys that are here can just move, you know, 5 seconds, and then they're ready to fight. I guess that was a Katyusha rocket. To be fair, the AI is not doing that badly. Like, somehow it seems to have a rational build order, which is really weird for the AI. Oh, here comes some grenade. That was a well predicted grenade. Hats off, man. Just sending those guards, riflemen to the grave. Look at that. Just look at that. Good prediction. Anyway, the LEFH artillery piece is trying to counter battery. So obviously whenever the land mattress or the Katyushas fire... Actually, is there still a Katyusha? Yes, there is. So it was rebuilt. Whenever the Katyusha or the land mattress fire, it's going to be automatically targeted, which is obviously not the best if you're a squishy little thing like the land mattress or like the Katyusha. What? Well, looks like he dies. And he also pops Panzer Tactician, because why the hell not? Why would I not pop Panzer Tactician, man? The AI is better than half of the KOTU player base. I mean, man. Oh, look. My name is average Wehrmacht player number 1700, and I build a Pak 43. Fight me IRL. Poor Stuka gets 3 kills. Counter battery barrage from the Soviet Katyusha. Didn't really do too much. And now it's gonna get counter batteried by the German LEFH. Or no, that goes on. Wait.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Are you on counter battery? No. You decided to do a normal barrage. Right when you could have counter batteried the Katyusha and made him sink. Because yes, apparently this is enough to sink it. Also, it's flying, so. Or I guess the better term would be it's floating.
We have an isolated sector.
So yeah, that's just sad. Oh look, I'm a Pak 43. I shoot once, and then I'm a target for everyone on the map. Yeah, I don't think that the Pak 43 was really the best choice. Big Panzer Grenadier push. Will it be enough? Well, it's probably gonna die to this. MG, it is gonna suppress them, but here comes some grenades, and that's gonna be the end of the house. So yeah, Panzerschreck it! Panzerschreck the house! Oh well, okay, I guess they die anyway. So now they can Panzerschreck the 17 pounder, but they're getting mortared. Oh my god, the mortar actually hit a bunch. Oh, that was smart on him. He knows how to move out of a mortar's fire. Wow, how great. And probably should be hitting the mortar to force it to brace rather than this thing. The Allies are still trying to push up here, and it's not really doing anything. He really wants to kill the 17 pounder. Oh, it's not braced anymore. Come on, finish him. Finish him. No, you're shooting at the braced mortar. No. Okay. So he loses 1 squad and probably the second one. Yep. Okay. Good aim on Dimitri's part there, getting the finishing blow. And yeah, that's not good for Kolno-Panic because he was really relying on those Panzer Grenadiers with their veterancy. And I never thought of this. Just put a major in a fighting position. And there goes the Sturm. Really? The Sturmtroopers survive? Okay, sure. Big Stuka barrage. Doesn't do anything. Panzerwerfer is also on the field, 9 kills. So it looks like they're trying to mass artillery to defeat this ally center fortifications. But it's not enough. Like, it's just not enough. Because guess what? The Allies don't just have fortifications, they also have units. And guess what the Germans do not have? It is units. Yeah, even Said, who's the guy that's slightly in a better position. I mean, he's got a KT and a couple of Vet Zero infantry, so. You know, not exactly the most balanced or comprehensive composition. So, yeah, that's something he's going to have to work on. All the Germans are going to have to work on. Big Katyusha barrage. Oh, he did not get sunk. He's still going to die, though. Now, why isn't the map hacks being, you know, being brought to the center? Like, it would be so much more. Oh, he just built a second map hacks. Okay, I guess he just wants to see the whole world. Cue the Illuminati theme. Who's firing? Panzerwerfer. Okay. He's still alive, strangely enough. And yeah, again, it's gonna kind of just turn into an artillery duel, and I don't think the Germans really realize that they need to break the stalemate and get some VPs, otherwise they're just going to lose, because they're at 110, you know? Oh, ambulance is dead. Like, at this point, even if they just let the single cap run its course, it's gonna be 5 minutes. 5 minutes of time that they have before losing. And so, them playing so defensively, you know, doesn't really give them any edge. And, oh, that's a second artillery piece. Man, you really should not be doing this when you're being pushed back to your base. You should be getting more fighting units, not more artillery. I don't know, man. There goes the Jackson. Germans preparing a big push on the left. But, yeah. Here comes the flank. 2 Panthers versus a lot of infantry will not do absolutely anything. Like, the guards can beat the Panthers, you know? Su-85 also, I mean, good usage of the long range from the Su-85, but the Germans really, for some reason, are just not paying attention to this. I do not know why they're not paying attention to the fact that they're really wasting resources on wrong units. Like, this man, Colonel Panic, needs Panzer IVs, not Panthers. Because he's just facing Cromwells, although finally a Comet, but, I mean, he's been facing Cromwells for like 15 minutes. And he just decided to go for a Panther, while he also does not have enough anti-infantry, because he lost all of his Panzer Grenadiers. And he's building Stormtroopers rather than supporting the Panzer Grenadiers with, obviously, Grenadiers, which would be a lot better against the enemy infantry, which is the only thing that's holding him back, because, you know, he's got Panthers. So either you get anti-vehicle vehicles, or you get anti-vehicle infantry. Now, the German push towards the center is a good idea, but the problem is right now, they don't really have the capping power to come in here. They're bringing it up now, but is it going to be fast enough? They're down to 58 VPs. Cromwell and Comet are moving in. There goes the Brumbear, but the Comet also is on the ice. Oh no, target the tank that's on the ice. So the Cromwell goes down. The Comet misses a shot on a stationary Panther, but it dies anyway to the Panzer Shreks. Big Panzer barrage basically on this thing, but it's not going to do anything. And yeah, the Germans, just by a miracle, managed to get a victory here. Nuclear L2's Su-85 getting killed here was a big turnaround in that fight. And M20 gets sunk. Big turnaround in the fight. However, the Germans don't really need to think too hard about how they just won this, because as you can see, they tried to repair their tanks, but crossfired, you could say, rocket artillery will prevent those engineers from actually repairing. And that's quite great for the Allies, because guess what? Now these tanks are in a very bad spot. What the Allies need to do now is to bring up some AT and send these guys home and then cap the VP. Also, honestly, the fact that the Allies never tried to really push to the right side is a big mistake, because it's just allowed the Germans this kind of glimmer of hope represented by the right side, which shouldn't have been there. Like, I mean, even if you don't want to go through the trouble of destroying the Schwer Panzer headquarters, you can probably just smoke the MG and cap the VP at least, which is what is important in the late game anyway. Ooh, left side. You know, how is it possible that he has not capped this? I don't know. I don't understand. Oh, the Su-85 is back. Yet another Su-85, and there goes the KT. So that's exactly why that rocket artillery barrage on the repairing Pioneers was very clutch. AIOP, please nerf. Obviously. Commandos with a Piat. Really now? Commandos with a Piat? No, that's engineers. And also it's Company Fears 1. Does anyone remember the Glider HQ? Anyway, so what did he go? He went to lead troops. He did not get the Tiger Ace though. He can get the Tiger Ace. Why is he not getting the Tiger Ace, man? I don't understand though. Me no understand though. Panzer IV, yeah. Wait, how does this work? Do you see this? So the rockets are pointing to here, but they're going to there. Good job, Relic. Look at that! How does that work? It's a straight barrel. Now, I know why it's there. It's because it needs to have an area effect. And the range is obviously much shorter than it is realistically. So, obviously it's not going to look realistic. Realism! Command Panther trying to do something, but not really being the most useful. There he goes. Big Katyusha.
We have taken the enemy down to 50 points.
We have taken the enemy down to 50 points. Yes, of course, comrade. Oh, that was close. Wouldn't want to lose that vet free. Really wouldn't want to lose that. Needs to run the fuck away.
Prepare for combat.
There goes the rockets. I just heard it. Yeah, nuclear L2. Whenever you, that's a. That Panther though. Looks like he just got converted into a U-boat. Ka-ching! Anyway, after that terrible joke, so is that? Oh my God! Colonel Panic. Are you sure you're not ill? Man. Dude. Guy. Commandant. Are you sure you are seriously considering making a flanking move? Wow. I think you must be ill. Let's take you to a military hospital. Also, he's not really going about it the best way ever because there's a 17-pounder. 17-pounder! Run away! Command Panther moves in, gets buttoned. Anyway, what was I saying before? Whenever you need to, whenever you have an enemy that has an LEFH or a high-level German artillery piece, something like that, you really want to move your, there's surrender. You really want to move your, move your vehicles whenever they fire. Like your artillery, you really just want to move it instantly because otherwise it's just gonna die. Anyway, so that's the end of the game. I would say biggest problem with the Germans is that two guys just played incredibly defensively. Saeed and the red man, Smoke Snake. While Colonel Panic just kind of had the headbutt syndrome. And the headbutt syndrome is whenever they just go on one side, get repulsed, retreat, and then go on the same side again. He did that like 40 minutes. And obviously it did not work out that great in the end. No, it's not Co-1. Yeah, that lucky Sherman shot sunk a panther. This map is so narrow that all you need is a tiger ace and a yag tiger and a king tiger. Yeah, well, I mean, also, Kavas, if you want, we can play, later we can play like some chill games of Co-1. Like I can event about, like, if there's going to be a lot of people left. By the time I cast all the games, we can like make a 3v3 or 4v4 on some Company of Heroes 1 mod and have some fun together. But yeah, now, guys, I will go get myself some tea because my bloody nose is like all, I don't know. There's something in it. It's not, the airflow is not properly working. And also, obviously, my computer was kind of acting up at the beginning, so might as well just restart and get it sorted out. In case it was just some kind of hard drive sync problem, should fix it. So I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. Do not all run away. Keep the stream, you know, where it is, and I'll be joining you soon. So yeah, in a bit. No problem, Venetzar.